So, Luis, I understand you're having some problems with tiredness. Is that right?
Doc, I'm just tired all the time. I feel run down and just lousy. I'm wondering if I have a thyroid problem or anemia.
Okay.
Or maybe you should test me for Lyme's disease?
Well, Luis, a lot of things can cause tiredness, but I'd like to get a few more details before we order any tests, okay?
Yeah, sure.
All right, first of all, how long have you had this tiredness?
Oh, about 6 months since my wife was laid off. I'm a medical technologist at the hospital, and I took the night shift for the higher pay.
I see. And how did that change affect you?
Not good. I had a lot of trouble staying awake at night. I asked to switch back to the day shift after a couple of months when my wife got a new job, but they'd filled my old shift. No surprise. So I'm stuck. Meantime, the tiredness just keeps getting worse.
I see. All right, now tell me about your sleep schedule, when you go to bed and when you wake up.
Well, I work 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. Monday through Friday. I'm usually home in time to have breakfast with the family, and I go to bed around 8 or 9 once everyone's gone and the house is quiet.
And do you sleep pretty well?
Yeah, I sleep okay. Then I wake up after about 5 hours and try to get some chores done before the kids come home.
And then how did the rest of your day go?
Well, I get the kids to their after-school activities. Then after dinner, I help out with homework and getting them to bed. And by 10, it's time to get ready to go back to work.
Well, does the tiredness, does it affect your work in any way?
Definitely, and it's a big problem. My job takes a lot of concentration, but I feel like my brain's in a fog. I'm afraid I'll make a mistake that could harm a patient. I could even lose my job.
Well, yeah, that's got to be pretty worrisome to you.
It is, and I'm also worried about driving home when I'm so sleepy. I've had some near misses.
Oh, wow, oh my gosh. Has that tiredness affected you in any other way?
Yeah, the worst is on weekends. I just want to stay home, watch TV, and catch up on my sleep. My wife is on my back because we don't go out anymore, and she says I'm cranky all the time.
Okay. Well, Luis, now remember the form you filled out before I came in, the one the nurse gave you? Well, that's called an Epworth Sleepiness Scale, and it actually measures how sleepy you are, how tired you are. Now, your score was pretty high, it was 17, which means you're quite sleepy. Now, together with the symptoms you described, you meet the criteria for what we call shift work disorder.
Wow. I didn't even know there was such a thing. Is there anything that can help?
Well, Luis, ideally, you should get off your shift work. That's the best thing to do, but I understand that's not possible. So what I'm going to do is give you some information on proper sleep-wake measures, okay? And that should make a difference, and we should try those before we consider other options, okay?
That sounds good. I'll try anything that helps.